Hello, my name is Munirah binti Rameli and my metric number is A20A1877. So, today I'm going to present my assignment. The subject name is Foundation of Management. The code name is AFT1023. My lecturer name is Hasanuddin Hassan, and this is an individual assignment about the life company. Before we get started, let's see the agenda about my presentation. Number 1. What is management? And explain about the 4 management functions the T-Life company. Number 2. Who is the top manager at Loop Holdings Sdn Bhd? And explain 10 roles top manager performs in organization. Number 3. Why innovation is important to CEO Brian Lu's job? And explain how technology changed the manager works today. Let's start with the agenda number 1. Definition of management. Management is the process of getting things done effectively, doing the right things and efficiently, doing things right with and through people. There are also opinions from the figures. According to Mary Parker Follett, he has said that management is the art of getting things done through people. Management as and implies the application of both knowledge and skills in reaching desired results. Meanwhile, Henry Fayol thinks that management is to forecast and plan, to organize, to command, to coordinate, and to control. Then, I'm going to talk about 4 management functions, which is planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. I will explain more about this. Let's start with the planning stage. In the planning stage, managers establish organizational goals and create a course of action to achieve them. During the planning phase, management makes strategic decisions to set a direction for the organization. Managers can brainstorm different alternatives to achieve the objective before choosing the best course of action. While planning, managers usually evaluate internal and external factors that may affect the execution of the plan, such as economic growth, customer and competitors. They also establish a realistic timeline for achieving the goals based on the finance, personnel and resource. Manager may have to take additional steps such as seeking approval from other department, executive or their board of directors before proceeding with the plan. For example, Brian Lu has reviewed on the product and service they provide to customer. Management function number 2 is organizing. The purpose of organizing is to distribute the resource and delegate tasks to personnel to achieve the goals established in the planning stage. Managers may need to work with other departments of the organization, such as finance and human resource, to organize the budget and staffing. During the organizing stage, managers strive to create a work environment conducive to productivity. Managers typically take employees' motivation and aptitude into account to match employees with roles and tasks that best fit their abilities. When assigning team member roles, managers should explain and ensure that employees understand their individual duties. To help employees feel engaged and productive, managers should ensure that employees are assigned an appropriate amount of work and appropriate amount of time to complete their work, such as Brian Lu always ensure his employees are in a good condition and always ensure that the division of duties of his employees in a fair manner. The third stage of management function is leading. Leading consists of motivating employees and influencing their behavior to achieve organization objective. Leading focus on managing people such as individual employees, teams, and groups rather than tasks. True manager may direct team member by giving order and directing to their teams. Managers who are successful leaders usually connect with their employees by using interpersonal skill to encourage, inspire and motivate team members to perform to the best of their abilities. Managers can foster a positive working environment by identifying moments when employees need encouragement or direction and using positive reinforcement to give praise when employees have done their job well. Managers usually incorporate different leadership style and change their management style to adapt to different situations. Brian Lu always visits his employees to make sure his employees are in good condition. The last stage of management function is controlling. Controlling is the process of evaluating the execution of the plan and making adjustments to ensure that the goal is achieved. During the controlling stage, managers perform tasks such as training employees as necessary and managing deadlines. Managers monitor employees and evaluate the quality of their work. They can conduct performance appraisals and give employees feedback, providing positive remarks on what they are doing well and suggestions for improvement. They may also offer pay raise incentive to high-performing employees. Brian Lu always asks customer opinions about the product and service they do. This is for the improvement of their product. He also provides practical training to his employees. Agenda number 2. The top manager at Loeb Holding Sdn Bhd. I will start with the highest position, who is the CEO, Chief Executive Officer, Brian Lu, and Chi Ling Lu as a Chief Operating Officer or COO, and Brian Yao as an International Business Development Director. Okay, I put this picture just to let you know. The first picture is Brian Lu. Brian Lu is the very definition of looking outside the box. No idea is too crazy for Brian. So it's no surprise that his life motto is think big, start small, scale fast. Picture number 2 is Chi Ling Lu. She has experience over 10 years in corporate world. Ching Leng is the numbers guru who helped turn Brian's dream into a reality. And the last picture is Brian Yao, who is the International Business Development Director. He has 7 years experience in retail segment. Brian is the go-to guy whenever someone in the team needs advice. 10 roles top manager performs in organization. The 10 roles are figurehead, leader, liaison, monitor, disseminator, spokesperson, entrepreneur, disturbance handler, resource allocator, and negotiator. The 10 roles are then divided into 3 categories. Categories number 1, interpersonal, include figurehead, leader, and liaison. Category number 2, informational, include monitor, disseminator, spokesperson. And category number 3, decisional, include entrepreneur, disturbance handler, resource allocator, and negotiator. Interpersonal category. The managerial roles in this category involve providing information and ideas. Let's go to the first role, figurehead. As a manager, it should have social, ceremonial, and legal responsibilities. Managers expected to be a source of inspiration. People look up to manager as a person with authority and as a figurehead. Number 2, leader. This is where manager provide leadership for the team, the department, or perhaps the entire organization. And it's where manager manage to perform and responsibilities of everyone in the group. Number 3, liaison. Manager must communicate with internal and external contact. manager needs to be able to network effectively on behalf of the organization. Category number 2, informational. The managerial roles in this category involve processing information. First, monitor. In this role, manager regularly seek out information related to their organization and industry, looking for relevant change in the environment. Manager also needs to monitor their teams in terms of both their productivity and their well-being. Number 2, disseminator. This is where manager communicate potentially useful information to their colleagues and their team. Number 3, spokesperson. Managers represent and speak for their organization. In this role, managers are responsible for transmitting information about their organization and its goals to the people outside it. And the last category is decisional. The managerial roles in this category involve using information. Number 1, entrepreneur. As a manager, he or she should create and control change within the organization. This means solving problems, generating new ideas, and implementing them. Number 2, disturbance handler. When an organization or team hit an unexpected roadblock, it's the manager who must take charge. Manager also need to help mediate disputes within it. Number 3, resource allocator. Manager also needs to determine where organizational resources are best applied. This involves allocating funding as well as assigning staff and other organizational resources. And lastly, negotiator. Manager may be needs to take part in and direct important negotiation within their team, department, or organizational. I believe that Brian Lu has all this role because the career he has gained now provides that he is a successful manager. Agenda number 3. Why innovation is important to CEO Brian Lu's job. Innovation provides opportunity and change for a business to grow and flourish. Through innovation, a business will be able to compete and grow rapidly in the face of various declining and changing business and economic conditions. Innovation is very important for a successful job because he needs to ensure that the product and service provided by his company must be on par with the competitor. If its product and service are not on par with competitor, this will cause the company to suffer huge loss due to not getting response from customer. Creative product innovation will create brand loyalty among customer. The same strategy that gains market share through quality or cost savings is considered to generate loyalty from customer. Business must continue to provide quality or value to consumers to maintain customer loyalty. In competitive market, when products do not maintain quality, customer can turn to competitor. Product and service innovation focus on product quality and design, which will create the perception that there are no other substitutes available in the market. While competitors may have similar product innovation will focus on quality or design difference that other product do not have. Business will gain an edge in the market as customers see the product as having its own uniques. How technology changed the manager works nowadays. Technology has changed the manager's job as today's employees can perform their work at their own pace and from nearly any location. Because technology like laptops, computers enable connectivity between managers and employees. Employees can efficiently and effectively complete their tasks. With quick information from technology, managers today can better formulate plans, make faster decisions, determine the jobs that employees need to do, and monitor work activities more clearly. In fact, today's information technology has enhanced the capabilities of managers and perform key activities efficiently related to the manager's duties. Thank you and have a nice day.